Hello, beautiful Taurus, and welcome to Divine Empowerment. Awesome. Also, you guys, this is a reading for the Sun sign Taurus, the Moon sign Taurus, as well as the Rising sign. So, and it is a reading for the collective, so take what resonates and toss the rest. Awesome. Oh my goodness, Taurus. Whoa. To start this reading out, I get the possibilities. Oh my goodness. You guys are just wanting to work in so many different directions, and there's just so many possibilities, and you don't want to miss out on any of them. It's almost like the sea of, infinite possibilities. Everything's possible. Anything's possible for you guys right now. And my sun sign is Taurus, and I do sense it. I mean, I really do. Oh my goodness. And then I get the fighting card. A lot of you, we're just going to struggle because we want to do it all. We don't want to leave any possibility out here. We really want to just go in all directions at the same time. And, so there is this battle of the wheel. It's like, well, which one? Well, what do you mean I can't do all of them? So there is this struggle. Oh, goodness. See what I mean? There's a struggle. There is like this inner fighting, or this inner battle. All right, so maybe I only have the energetic resources for a few possibilities. So there will be kind of like this inner, or also too, fighting over which ones come first, which ones are most important, which ones will benefit you the most at this time, Taurus. It's followed by this rebirth. There is success here. You will get through that inner fight, I want to do it all. You will decide to take action there. You will, and yes, sometimes we are our own worst enemies, right? But in this particular situation, Taurus, sometimes if we try to bite off more than we can chew, right? We get stuck. So there is kind of like this inner battle of which possibilities do I take, which ones are best, which ones are more in alignment with my intentions, right? For my highest path and purpose. So there is this rebirth, and don't think that fighting is going to take long. I mean, it could take 10 minutes, an hour, it could take a day. The key thing here is that you're really stepping into this huge self-determination, okay? Tauruses are stubborn natured, right? We're stubborn creatures, especially when it's something that we decide that we desire. So there is going to be a little bit of compromises that takes place, after the rebirth. And if you choose the possibilities, you choose the direction that you want to go in, there'll be a little bit of compromise here. But as soon as you start to compromise, Taurus, that's when the beautiful thing happens, right? Spirit shows up with lots of assistance, creatorship. That self-determination is going to be highly rewarded, Taurus. So stay true to that. Go in that direction. Don't, once you start making compromises, suddenly Spirit shows up, the universe shows up with this barrel loads of energetic resources so that you can go back to traveling all your possibilities, exploring all of your possibilities. And you do. I get the Eight of Water. The Eight of Water. You do. You still go back to the beginning after all that fighting and rebirth and compromise. It's like, oh, I can do it all. And it's going to feel very loving. You're going to feel loved by spirit, by the universe, by everyone and everything. You're going to feel this like, oh, okay, that's all it really takes is some self-determination, that third chakra, the solar plexus, which is beautiful. And then it just happens. This magic comes in, the circle where everything just comes together, and you're over here and you're like, all right, I've got 8 possibilities. I've got 8 things that I could work on all at one time. And it's just this huge magical energy where everything, like all the elements come together, right? For all your possibilities. Now they're going to move at different pace. They're not all going to show up at the same time. Trust me, you wouldn't want that anyway, Taurus. So there is going to be kind of like a domino effect, but you'll be able to pursue all those possibilities at once, simultaneously. The 10 of Earth, it will come, all of it's going to come to fruition, Taurus. Now, we do have some new moon energy. So if you haven't set your intentions and no possibilities are showing up, you still have a window of opportunity. And even if you miss this window, you'll have another opportunity window next month. So take some time if you're not really quite sure about what's possible, or you're not really seeing these possibilities as clearly. Set some intentions, right? And then the possibilities will reveal themselves, Taurus. The wisdom, they will reveal themselves. And especially if you're working on things that, you just don't even have a clue how you're going to get from point A to point B to point C. This is where this wisdom comes in, the guidance comes in, the co-creation, the support comes in for you guys. And it's just really going to be a whole nother level of experience for you guys. So I'm so excited to see what results. If you guys are in this energy and the results are coming in that 10 of Earth, make sure you list them below, okay? Because I would love to hear about them. All right, the initiation. Moving to, oh my goodness, this 2020 is going to turn out epic for you guys. You're going to grow and expand in so many directions. And, be still. Make sure that you're being still, especially if you're having a lot of dreams and stuff and some downloads coming in. Make sure that you're taking notes, okay? Write those things down. So this way it'll actually propel you forward. Sometimes we just miss the signs. We just get in our little routine or in our little Taurus mode, and suddenly, we're like, ooh, whoa, wait a minute. You mean I have all these possibilities available to me at this time? And it's just going to keep expanding and expanding. So awesome. The 7 of Wands, make sure that you're organizing and you're keeping a schedule, sticking to your schedule. Now this is going to require a little bit of self-discipline, Taurus, because sometimes, we just want to chill. We just want to kick back and lay around the pool, and that is perfectly okay. So make sure you schedule some time in for that pool activity or whatever it is that you like to do in your downtime. Because that's going to give you the downtime and the energetic resources, especially to maintain your schedule, stay on schedule. Goodness, I hope that goes for me too. Yes, so it'll bring in this organized, structured clarity about how you're going to fulfill all these possibilities. And like I said, these possibilities are going to expand onto more and onto more. So this is a very powerful time for you, Taurus. The 4 of Pentacles. And it is about, allowing others to help you, especially once that first wave of possibility passes, asking for help. As you can see, the little gnomes here up here, taking stock, helping the Taurus over here get organized, making a list, checking things out, right? And of course we can do that for ourselves as well. But if you do have someone in your reality that you could maybe kind of like say, hey, could you help me keep track of this? Because you are in this self-determination, it's okay to ask for help, Taurus. 6 of Wands, the help will show up. And it'll probably be in the most least expected ways, the most sweetest ways, friends, neighbors, especially when you're reaching or experiencing the dissonance. People are there to support you. They love you, right, Taurus? And they want you to succeed. They want you to explore they want you to manifest all these possibilities. For sure. Now, if you're not asking for help, it could get a little bit triggering, or you could have kind of like an energetic meltdown, Taurus. And it's difficult sometimes for Taurus to ask for help, right? I get this Tower. So you could have like a little meltdown, things could break, things could go wrong, and that is the dissonance. You guys are going to be heavily shifting vibrations, and at some point you may not even know which end is up and which end is down. And I can feel that energy coming even for myself as a Taurus. Like it is starting to, whoa, wait a minute. Which direction am I going in? What possibility am I working on? And then to end this off, we get the Devil card, right? Make sure, and I know that normally this would be a bad card, but it's not. Make sure you're scheduling in some downtime, especially when things start to go amiss. Don't force it. If for some reason, you're trying to make a YouTube video and the weather's not cooperating, or let's say, something breaks, and don't force it. Make sure that you go get an ice cream, have a glass of wine, sit by the pool, relax, because you need that downtime, because that's when you're really going to be refueled, re-energized, which is awesome. Blessings into infinity. And also too, if you're interested in divine empowerment services, check out the video at the end in the playlist. Awesome. Mwah.